Mediocre Kitchen! Hi, welcome back. I didn't know what else to do for the intro, but that was the best I could come up with. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Yay! Applause. Woo! Rainbows, maybe. Ah! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be baking, and I actually went to Boulder, and it was Pearl Street. There was a really cool bookstore. It was huge. And I went and I decided to get a recipe book, along with some other books. But, you know, obviously it's got pink on the side, but it looks like it's got a lot of desserts. So we're gonna make desserts.
Desserts!
Are you ready? I already decided what I'm making today, but let's flip through and just decide, you know? No. So I decided that we're going to be making molten lava cakes today. I've never done this before, so this is gonna be really interesting. Let's see if I fuck it up. Usually, whenever I do these things for the first time, I do fuck it up. Also, if anybody knows of a pink stand that I can, you know, just like prop this up somewhere, that'd be great. Oh fuck, do I have a sifter? It'll be fine if I don't, right? We're gonna fuck these up. Wheezy's Mediocre Kitchen, we're just gonna say I usually fuck it up the first time, and then Wheezy's Fantastic Kitchen is when I don't fuck it up. All right, preheat the oven to 425. Wow, that's pretty fucking premature.
We gotta talk about some, guys. Daddy was taking out eggs. The recipe calls for 3 egg yolks and egg whites. And she took 6 eggs out. Because
It says 3 eggs and then 3 egg yolks, so I think 3 full eggs and then 3 egg yolks specifically.
Oh, that could be it, actually.
So, it looks like I have all of the ingredients. It looks like it's pretty easy, I'm hoping. Ramekins? What are ramekins?
I have no idea.
I haven't read this before. I literally didn't I opened it to see the lava cakes and I was like, I wanna make that, and then I bought it. I didn't look at the recipe, except for before deciding I wanted to make it as well, being like, I have that. Yeah, I kind of have it. Yeah, I kind of have that. Yeah, this'll work. So it's gonna be great. This is Wheezy's Mediocre Kitchen. Oh, I have those. These are ramekins. But wait, can they go in the oven?
Oh.
Oven and dishwasher safe. I just made myself so happy. So spray 6-ounce ramekins with, How many? Well, we're gonna guess. We were up at my old house today getting a bunch of stuff, but it's like a long drive there and then it's a longer drive back usually. And we left a little bit later than I wanted to. But you know, we're here. We made it. Oh, I just sprayed my fucking arm.
There we go.
This fucking bitch. She says 3 ounces of all-purpose flour.
How do I measure 3 ounces without a scale?
I remember I have a scale.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Anyway, I got the scale. Fucking. Nope, it's not. Okay. Okay, I'll call that good. Why did I put that over here? I need that over here. Oh, well, you know what? I have to sift that, so. Wheezy's Mediocre Kitchen, brought to you by onlywheezy.com.
Hey.
Go get your own merch. Okay, that's good enough.
Not spotless, guys.
Sorry, I guess it's all gone. Okay, so I've never really sifted before, so that's gonna be fun. So we're just gonna.
You just put it on and just tap it.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Sifting. This is gonna take a minute.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Like that looks good. There's a couple little bigger spots, but that's okay. This says it expired in 23. No, it's okay. It should be fine. You don't have to eat it.
Sorry. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Look.
Nothing. It's
So
fine.
like when
it
you.
looks fine, dude. It's not moldy at all. Look at that. Look at
That's
that.
perfect. Would
It's
it
so
get
beautiful.
moldy?
No.
Whenever I coat things Oh, fuck. Well, you always want to usually do it over a trash can, unlike me, where I just fucking didn't.
Yeah.
But, this is the best way I've ever found to coat things. I'm sure everybody else does this too. Please cut this out if I'm being a dumbass. My mom was a baker, but not like a professional baker or anything. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, but there were a couple times where we were like struggling a little bit for money, and she found a passion for baking. And so she did baking for a little while, and I learned a lot of like baking things, and I think maybe that's kind of why I like baking. I don't really necessarily talk to my mother, haven't for a while, and that's like, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that also don't talk to their mothers, and that's cool. You know, it's your life, you do whatever the fuck you want, and who else is going to, like, who's going to change that? Nobody but you, bitch. So good on you, whatever. If it's healthy for you, then whatever. Anyway, off of my tangent. But yeah, I learned a lot of baking skills from her, and she was really actually very talented. I wish that she was able to continue with it and find more things to do with it, because she had a drive for it for sure. I sifted the flour, now I need to sift the salt. So I need 1/4 of a teaspoon. It's really just like the tiniest little bit. So like, that's way more, but that's okay. So like, how do I, so I have, you sift it. So I have sift salt.
It's a little too big.
Here.
It's probably fine without sifting.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
Okay. Wheezy's Mediocre Kitchen, brought to you by onlywheezy.com. Fill a small saucepan halfway with water and bring it to a gentle simmer. Place the chocolate and butter in a heat-proof mixing bowl and place it over the simmering water. Stir occasionally until the mixture is melted and completely smooth. Would that be plastic?
That's not heat-proof.
Okay, so I need 1/2 pound of dark chocolate. Hey, yo. I need a bigger bowl than that. Guess what? It's Hello Kitty. Could you guess about anything else? Is it pink? Is it Hello Kitty? Who fucking knows? It's not really a guessing game at this point. It says fill it with a saucepan halfway with water and bring it to a gentle simmer. Place the chocolate and the butter in a heat-proof mixing bowl. Okay, so I need the butter as well, but I'm gonna get that started. We're going to let that heat up, and I'll see you guys with camera magic in just a couple minutes. You can, there's something brown in the egg and I don't wanna keep touching it, but I can't grab it. I've almost got it. Oh, I had it. Come here, little booger.
Oh, you got it!
Whisking the eggs finally with the sugar at some point. Oh, 4 ounces of sugar. Fuck! Almost, damn, almost a full cup of sugar. It's a lot of sugar.
You want to hold one side with one hand?
It's okay, don't worry. This one,
Okay. Yep. Nice. Yep.
I'm just gonna,
Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Exactly what we want. Perfect.
okay, so that's gonna do its thing. I'm gonna mix this with the sugar. I don't know if you're supposed to mix it all in together, but fuck it, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
I wonder what this tastes like. I'm not gonna try it, but I do wonder what it tastes like.
Just a little taste.
You know why I call it Wheezy's Mediocre Kitchen? Because like I'm working at like a restaurant at like 16 years old right now, and I'm just learning the recipes of everything, you know? But I don't care enough because it's not like I'm like making my living off of this, right? But like, you know, I'm making money that I want to go like hang out with my friends and stuff, you know? So I'm not gonna try my best with the recipe, even though I am trying my best at the same time. But when you become an adult, there's a different attention to detail that you gain. Right now, I don't have that attention as an adult. I'm not an adult right now. I am. I'm gonna shut up. But I feel like a teenager trying to fuck with things right now because I never did it when I was younger. Are you melting yet? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
Cool.
So it wanted me to add it to another mixing bowl. I didn't know that, so we're gonna add this big bad boy. It's melting. I'm gonna grab my, I was gonna say forceps, that's not what they are.
A little too much mortuary assistant?
I only played it like, how many times? Twice?
Yeah.
That much water get into it? Do I need it?
I think it's fucked.
I agree.
Later that night.
I don't want to talk about it. Oh, they're individually wrapped. I have to add like 4 ounces of this. And this, I don't know if I should already melt it or not, but. No, it doesn't say shit. It just says the butter. Okay, so whisk until combined, dry mixture, add the chocolate mixture after. So pour approximately half a cup of batter into each of the ramekins. Place them into the oven and bake until the cakes look firm and are crusted slightly at the top, 12 to 15 minutes. Oh, okay, cool, so I just have to cook them after. That's not bad at all. That means that stop it. These are really easy to make and I love that because I love me some lava cakes. Especially during a certain time of a certain time. Neil's gonna lick the spoon.
Me? I gotta lick the spoon?
You get to lick the spoon. Whisk together eggs, egg yolks, and sugar. Did that. Add the chocolate mixture and whisk it until combined. Into the eggs. Okay, I just wanted to double check. I was reading eggs and sugar and then I got distracted. So I'm gonna do I'm just gonna do all of it. I was gonna do half, I'm just gonna do all of it. Daddy likes the bowl clean. You wanna lick the bowl? You're allowed to, dude. I don't fucking care.
Oh my god.
It makes it less work for me, bitch.
I love licking bowls and plates.
That's pretty fucking shit. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this commercial break. Hi, I'm Amanda from the ASPCA. And these animals need your help. Dude, those fucking commercials get me so bad. Anybody that has a wiener dog or a wiener dog that's fucking in labor, specifically a long-haired wiener dog, I need it now. I need it and I need a dog now. I am dying. I am not okay without Chance. I'm gonna be specific. And not that I want to replace him, but specifically, I just want a dog that I can appreciate like I appreciated Chance. That's literally it. Like, I just want to appreciate something like I appreciated Chance so that he can, like, I don't know. I don't know, like, does that make sense at all? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Does it?
Yeah. Because
Help.
like, you got this like spot in your heart where Chance was that you gave all that love and then now...
Now, I
is
don't
it?
have a
You
place
got some
to
there,
put
yeah.
that same love. Like, it's literally gone now. Like, that love, I mean, that love is going to the cats and everything, and obviously it always has gone. And, you know, cats are really independent. My cats are really independent. They're really sweet, too. They're smart. They really do choose when they want to hang out, and usually it's at night when I'm asleep. However, they loved Chance more than I can tell you. Like, you could see, even Neil had seen it. Like, Boots was loving up on Chance every morning.
They were all best buds. They were quite the trio.
Sometimes Chance didn't know how to handle them being affectionate, but he really did like them. Like, you know, he would want to play with them, but he still wasn't very sure on how to do so. And, you know, they just, they all got along really well. Like, I mean, obviously because the cats grew up with him and whatever, but like, he was a special boy. Look at that boy. He's so happy to be in the house now.
We just moved him today, actually.
We did. You guys will see the moving video soon, and you'll see my house tour because I have that planned, and I really wanted to do one because this place really feels like me. It feels like home, and I think Chance really helped me pick this place, and made it very special for the both of us. Because, I mean, so he was like one of the last things that I took out of the house. There's like very, very few minor things that are still there, but. I've always said it, but Chance has been a special boy. I had him since I was 17, and I had him for like, what, 7 years, just about? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just about. He turned 7 in September, and then he passed away in October. It was October 16th. So, R.I.P. PP. We miss you and appreciate you, bud, and I'm going to always talk about you because you were a very special boy.
He was the most special.
He was, dude. Every single person, at least so like one of my friends really doesn't like dogs, but she loved Chance, and when I told her that he passed, she really had a hard time with it. I felt bad telling her, but it was like, damn, dude, like that, it does suck, dude. I mean, it sucks losing a pet, but I mean, and it's okay. It sucks losing a pet. I mean, I had pets growing up. I had cats growing up. But it was something really different with Chance because he was my boy from the beginning. Like, so my brother was dating a girl, and this girl's dog had gotten pregnant. They needed homes, and my parents, one of them specifically had told me that, oh yeah, I really wanted to get you a dog for your birthday, but I didn't because of X, Y, and Z. And so it was kind of like wow, that sucks. I mean, like, great. Thank you so much for the present that you got me. I'm appreciative. However, this was the easier part than a dog for you. And that felt kind of like, oh, I'm not important to you as a daughter. Or like, I'm not, because they knew that I wanted a dog for me. They knew that I deserved one, and they knew that having a dog would help me. And I mean, like, literally, it was said time and time again from my mother specifically, like, having a dog will help you because it'll give you responsibility. It'll give you some sense of purpose. It'll give you a thing that depends on you. Like, and she was absolutely fucking correct. Maybe I wish I was a little bit older. Honestly, actually, no. There's nothing that I wish different with Chance. Chance was perfect. Chance in every sense. Getting him in high school, having to deal with all of the things that I had to deal with him and his tummy problems and his, like, barky boy. There's nothing I would ever change with having to do with Chance. Like, up until the last breath. That boy was just love inside and out. And I was very, 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 so fucking lucky that my parents were like, yeah, you can have him. And the fact that also my brother was dating a girl that her dog had puppies, like, it was very lucky. Chance was special, and I'm so excited for the next dog because I know that they're going to be special in their own way. It feels weird saying that because there was like a whole thing with different parent things like, oh yeah, no, each kids are special in their own way. They are, absolutely. But also, I'm going to love the next dog probably just as much as Chance. I'm going to do the same things. I'm not going to treat one better than the other. I'm not going to but at the same time, there are things that I'm probably going to do a little differently because I learned from that experience. But it doesn't mean, obviously, of course, I want to treat the dog better. Like, it's kind of a weird thing. So I have several different thoughts about it. Like, of course, I want to treat the dog better than I treated Chance, but at the same time, I treated Chance really well. He was a happy boy. Mm-hmm. He was, he was cared for. He was spoiled. He was
very spoiled.
Very spoiled.
Chubby
Probably.
boy.
He was very chubby. That poor boy.
He's always hungry.
Always. Okay, but I will say beagles are insatiable.
Yeah.
Beagles are so insatiable, and he was mostly Beagle Terrier. So he was insatiable. But he was the best dog I could have ever had in my whole life, especially with growing up and being a teenager and going into like a lot of the things that I went into with, you know, my life, like breaking up with my first boyfriend that I had for 6 to 7 years, and breaking up with the other recent boyfriend that I had, like he was there for all of it and he helped get me through it. And there's nothing more in the world that I want than for him to be comfy and happy. And if that's where he was meant to be at that time, then I have to be okay with accepting that. And not that I believe in the higher power, but I believe in some kind of power in some way. You know what I mean? I think there's a destiny sometimes. I think there's a plan sometimes, but I don't think that it's one specific person. I think it's people reincarnate and up until they learn their lesson. Basically, I learned this kind of from my grandma. I'm yapping so much, dude.
It's fine. It's great.
I learned a lot from Granny, which is on my dad's side, which everybody loves Mr. Dad. Shout out Mr. Dad. Mr. Dad should have a YouTube channel, but a lot of it, so that's his mother. A lot of, oopie. Basically, Granny, I don't know what about her is so, I don't know, but she is so just with the shits. With the shits. But every time growing up, like, you know, there was several different people. I've said this on stream. So for those that haven't seen stream, twitch.com/ or sorry, not com. Don't come. I'm going. Diving off the balcony. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh no, Daddy!
I'm here.
You're back.
So anyway, back to the lava cakes. Place them in the oven and bake them for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so these are the only 3 that I have. 1, 2, If this pan gets fucked up, I'm gonna lose it. If anybody in my house decides that, you know what? Oh yeah, it's pink, she could just get a new one.
I'm going to hurt you.
I don't want a new one, I want the one that I have. And if it's pink, why is it any of your business? It's my house. Too much pink in my house.
Fuck you.
I love my color pink.
It's the best.
I'm being dramatic as fuck. Here goes our lava cakes. They're gonna go for 12 to 15 minutes. Look, it's so cute. So, where is my pick timer? 12 to 15 minutes. We will see you guys then. I'm gonna do 12 and a half.
A few minutes later.
Wanna talk about it, bro?
So, the observant amongst you may have noticed.
Look, I noticed before you did.
You sure did. I'm not observant. I am not observant.
I forgot a step, okay? So what? So all I have to do, realistically, is put all of this into that. I'm pouring the chocolate now into here because I forgot to do that and mix it all together, so don't talk to me. But I told you, it's Wheezy's Mediocre Kitchen, where the teenager, being me, is working the counter and also making the shit that they trusted, because this is what I did at Papa Murphy's all the time. I fucked up constantly, and then I made it, and they're like, it's fine. You wanna know another thing about the Papa Murphy's I worked at? That's crazy. That I probably cannot, and I hope don't get in trouble for. However, one of the things that they did, at least at my Papa Murphy's, the 2 of them, I won't give the locations maybe. You can figure it out yourself.
Please don't.
Don't figure it out yourself. I really hope you don't. But the 2 locations I worked at were owned by the same people. And they, if the dough was a day old, they'd put the day-old dough in with the new dough because they said that the yeast reactivated.
Questionable.
There were several times I went home with a pizza that was made from the day before, and I got food poisoning. Not that I'm saying that it's connected by any means. I'm just saying it's very interesting because the people that I worked for beforehand didn't really
do that.
Also, at that same place, though, I will say, I was working, God, I was 15 and I was working about almost 40 hours, 30 hours a week as, this was my first job as a 15-year-old. But, so closing for, so closing when I first started at this place, it was owned by a different person. So it's a franchise, right? So it was owned by a different person. And so the way that they had their cleaning lists was very different. The way that they ran the store is very different because they can choose how they run that store. They're the owner of it, right? So they can choose how that happens. So when I started, there were cleaning lists for every single day of the week that were more than 15 long. And when I started, it was kind of like, okay, yeah, you know, if we have enough people here, we can get everything done really quickly and then we can go home on time. On time, you know, we close at 9 o'clock at the time. So I'm thinking on time was like, yeah, 9:30, 10 sometimes. I was in ending sophomore year, going into junior year, and I was working. I was forced to clock out, by the way, and I wish at the time I had gone and to legal things, but because I didn't have the support that I needed, we didn't. So parents, if you're, I don't know why the fuck you'd be listening to me, but kids, if your parents aren't giving you support, I don't know why kids would be listening to me either. If anybody's not giving you support and you feel like that you need it and you have the evidence that you need that support, being a job not paying you or I don't know, whatever fucking else because I can't think of it right now, you should just do what your heart tells you. Because at the end of the day, you should get justice for you. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so most nights I had to clock out by 9 o'clock because that's when we closed. Either 9 o'clock or 9:15. And then I'd be there until, God, sometimes 11, sometimes midnight, depending on how busy it was. Because, so like, there were certain holidays that were busy because it was a fancy, or it was not a fancy place, but it was a place that people really went to in my hometown that were interested in whatever. So they were very adamant on getting the things that they wanted, which fine, whatever. I mean, it's business, it's customers, whatever. But yeah, at the time they just really didn't care about the well-being of their workers. And they tried to act like they did. Absolutely they did. Like there was no doubt, you know, like, you know, I care about you so much and this and that and I used to do this and that. And like the people I started working with, like they literally used to go smoke pot in the bathroom. They had it in a locked locker. And then they gave several of us a key to that locker. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. That was my first workplace. Very interesting, very fun. At the time, I didn't smoke or do anything. So, like, I was a great worker, even still now. Sometimes I've fallen off the track a little bit, don't get me wrong, don't fucking. But that was definitely that was a time. I'm sure a lot of people have first jobs like that, though. So those look kind of about right, I'm hoping. I hope that they kind of like fluff up a little bit. 12 to 15 minutes now that I have everything mixed. I'll see you guys very soon.
Soon after.
So we got these bad boys. They look kind of like muffins. I accidentally left them in here a little bit longer than I meant to. But that's okay because I have one more try. I want to see if they will do the thing that it says it's gonna do, which is basically fall out of the thing. Oh, come here. Little shit. Ayo. So it's kind of like a little muffin. So I'm gonna try and open this one up a little bit and see what it looked like. Because, like I said, I think I cooked it a little bit too long.
Seems like a brownie right now.
It looks kind of like a little bit of a brownie. It kind of looks really good though.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yep, it's definitely more of a brownie. So that one's overdone. So that's a brownie that you get to have later, Neil.
yay!
Or these 3, whatever the fuck you want. So now I'm gonna try the 3 more.
Ooh, that one's steaming.
That one is steaming. It's a little bit less like a brownie. I'm a little sad because it was stuck to the sides a bit.
Oh no.
So I know that I'm gonna have to perfect this. That's a normal thing because I haven't made this before, but I definitely made brownies. Yeah, definitely more brownie-like, which is okay. That's not super bad, but that's not what we're going for. It says 425. I'm at 425. I'm gonna do it for a lot less this time. Neil and I tried one. What did you think?
It's alright. Kind of bland. A little chocolate syrup, fudge on top might do the trick.
Probably one of the worst things I've ever had. That was chocolate. So we're gonna try again. I got serious business this time. 5 minutes. That's all.
We're having a great time here, guys.
I mean, I am having a great time. That was awful though. And I wish it was out of my mouth. It sure was. You were finally honest. God, is it that hard to ask for? Look at this. Like, okay, look. It looks really good. Look at how dry this is. Awful. Okay, got it warmed up. Maybe a little too warmed up, who knows.
It's fine!
It's fine. Look, it's steaming. So half. Let's say that's half. Put those back on this bad boy. We're gonna try for a little bit less and not forget. Let's go for 7 minutes. Those are just about perfect. I'm hoping. I know, those look a little bit better, right? I still have a little bit left of a try. There we go. Oh, fell right out. Okay, I like that. I like them apples. Okay. All right then. You too, buckaroo? All right then.
Nice.
Okay, all right. We're gonna see just how good your brother is. Oh, there we go. That's a molten lava cake. It's a little bit overdone, just like the tiniest bit, but I think.
Look at that.
Let me put some powdered sugar on that shit. I'm just gonna powder that sugar on it, because it's important.
Oh yeah.
That's your bite. I'm gonna grab this fork. You get a bunch of powdered sugar.
Yay.
Hold on, don't do it without me.
I know.
I know, I'm waiting. You're right. Think it. Think.
Ding. That's really good. That's really good. It's really good, guys.
Anyways, this is really good. Thank you for coming to Wheezy's Mediocre Kitchen. Wheezy's Mediocre Bakery. Oh shit, I gotta sneeze.
What?
Thank you for coming to Wheezy's Mediocre Bakery. I hope you enjoyed it. I think the next ones are gonna be perfect because I'm gonna cook them for a little bit less, but that's like almost there. That's like fucking good. So now I know how to make lava cakes, so I don't have to wait for Domino's to do it for me.
It's so quick and easy.
It is pretty quick and easy. I honestly thought it was gonna be a lot harder than this, but like, even the tops of these are like, oh, well, it's okay. But like, they're just like brownies, but they're molten lava in the middle, and it's great. I definitely have to do it for less. It's gotta be like 425 for like 5 minutes at the most, I think. I hope you have a lovely night.
Thanks for being here. It's fucking 2:30 in the morning. I'm going to bed.
Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Exactly what he said. That's Neil.
Hi.
Capitan Neil. Why did you fucking touch me?
I'm so sorry, buddy.
Don't ever fucking do that again without asking. Okay, fucking bye.